What's up guys, Elfis here, and today we're going to be doing some more versus. This time we're going to be doing Pharoah versus Fayde, and this is where I'm going to put them 1v1 against each other, solo mid, and I'm going to tell you who's going to win, why they're going to win, and what the loser should be doing. Alright, so let's jump into this. Okay, so first of all, who's going to win? Well, it's kind of a tough thing to say because it's a fairly even matchup. However, I think the justifiable argument would be that Pharoah's going to win. And I think Pharoah is going to win for two reasons. Mostly because A, he's a tankier hero, just generally speaking. Obviously because he's a strength hero versus Fayde, who is an agility hero. And, you know, I mean, if you look at their base health stats, you know, Pharoah has just approximately 110 higher, I think it's like 115. But, so he is just naturally a tankier hero, on top of the fact that he... Well, he has more health. I think he actually gets less armor if you're paying attention. Yes, he does. So he has less armor, obviously, because he's a strength hero, and she's agility. You get armor for being an agility hero. But so even though he has less armor, he has more health. So those probably kind of just about even out. I think Pharoah's still slightly better because of the fact that he has more health. And on top of that, he has a higher attack damage, so he'll be able to last hit slightly better once again. With that being said, also, he has Tormented Soul, which he can use to harass quite a bit. The cooldown isn't super too lengthy, and the mana cost is very minimal, to say the least. He shouldn't really be using his other skills too much throughout the whole laning phase. On the flip side, Fayde can't really be doing that. He kind of has to be stuck playing a bit more defensive because A, he doesn't have any spells that he can super spam for harassment purposes or farming purposes, much like Tormented Soul can be, because his skills, as you can see, are both fairly mana cost effective, or mana heavy, sorry. So they cost a fair amount to use, whereas Pharoah's Tormented Soul doesn't really. And on top of that, his attack damage is significantly lower. I mean, when you look at it, it's really just about, 6, give or take. But that's a significant amount in the early game. 6 is a fairly decent amount when it comes to last hitting. So it's just something to pay attention to. Okay, now Pharoah's probably going to be winning. However, it will come a lot down to just being who's the better player. Okay, so even though Pharoah on paper should win, it really is a very, very close fight. So it could come down to whoever. But I'm going to say Pharoah's going to win for the sake of argument. Next, so Pharoah's going to win. We talked about why he's going to win, because of his last hitting capabilities, tankiness, his ability to farm and spam skills and do a little damage, harassment, things of that nature. Now, what should Fayde be doing? Well, actually, believe it or not, they're both gankers, even though a lot of people play Pharoah as more of an initiator, which he can do, of course, an initiator and a tanky hero. He is both of those roles as well. But he also plays the role of a great ganker, especially when you play him as a solo hero. So, what should he be doing? Well, both heroes should be ganking quite a bit, actually. It really doesn't matter who you're playing out of these two. Either of them can gank a very significant amount and be very effective at it. So there's no reason why Fayde should be behind on levels by any means, and to be honest with you, it's really just whoever gets out first for the runes. Fayde has a stun, so that'll help a bit. Pharoah has his mummy wall, so that'll help a bit when it comes to fighting for the runes. But both of them could go for the runes. It's really just kind of who gets the jump on them, So there's that. Now, finally, the only other thing I want to talk about is farming capabilities. Even though you should be slightly behind in lane as Fayde, your farming capabilities should be just about on par as Pharoah's, primarily because of the fact that once you get that bottle and you start ganking and getting some runes, hopefully, your cull can be used to farm quite efficiently because of the fact that it removes the mana from the creep. So it can be used very efficiently to farm creeps easily. Now, on the flip side, if you aren't using it in the right way, you're using it on 1 creep or 2 creeps or something, it really won't work quite as well, and it won't be as useful. Let's put it that way. Now, we've covered who's going to win, why they're going to win, and what the loser should be doing. And to reiterate once again, both players should be ganking very efficiently. So whether you're the loser or winner, although in this case you're the loser if you're Fayde, either player should be doing the same exact thing. So no worries either way. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, etc., let me know. Or if you have any requests as to who you would like to see next, let me know on that too. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys later, alright? GG, well played guys. Elfis out.